Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Stats Only here, and I'm here to do a slate analysis for the 11th of November. We have an interesting little slate here, but first off, let's do a little recap on the day. Unfortunately, we went 1 for 6 in the premium Discord on slips today, but we did hit this one to reduce losses a bit here. Vucevic, over on 1.5 3-point makes, and then Evan Mobley. This actually hit in regular time because he had a tip. The last play of the game was a tip shot from him, which he unfortunately did miss. But I mean, it did hit our play. I was happy when he had 28 to at least tie the line, but I knew that line was priced at around 28.5 on other places. So thankfully, we did cash here. But let's get started with our analysis here. Furthermore, what am I saying? So yeah, first off, we had the Eagles at the Packers. Difficult game here. Low yardage, at least in the first half. It was 3-0 in this first half, I think. Not even. I think the first half was a shutout. Yeah, first half was a shutout. And unfortunately, we did have Saquon Barkley's over at 74.5, the booster line on Sleeper, which did not hit, and the pair did hit. And then Jordan Love, we had his under. Thankfully, that did hit, but we paired it with Devontae Smith to not only go over his 54.5 line, but I got a bit greedy, I guess you could say, and I put him to have over 4.5 receptions, and he went 7 targets, 4 receptions. I didn't watch the game, but I did see the one last pass from Hurts that he just threw high that Devon Smith could have probably caught. But yeah, now recapping the NBA, Lakers beat the Hornets, even though, never mind, even though. Two OT battles, 2 cool little games here. Wizards lost out by 2 with CJ McCollum dropping 42 and K dropping 46. And then over in the Cleveland-Miami game, I do know Norman Powell had 33. But I'm taking back. Look at that stat line for Cade Cunningham right here. 14 from 45 from the field and 16 for 18 from the free throw line. And I know he shot terrible from the 3-point line too, if I'm not mistaken. 2 for 11 from 3. And I put this shirt on for a reason. That is a SGA type stat line right there, if I've ever seen it. 14 for 40, maybe not the 14 for 45 part, but the 16 from 18 from the line is absolutely absurd. Okay, but that's the main game I want to talk about, really. Hawks and Clippers are still going on. Out of curiosity, let me just see what Reese Shea is on. 1 for 4 from 3. We have him over 5 3 attempts, but I mean the pair already didn't catch. So now let's go on for tomorrow's NBA slate. I'm also going to open up the NHL here. We can look at the NHL real quick. Grizzlies at Knicks. Grizzlies at plus 350. I think that's a bit I think the Grizzlies should be closer to a plus 250, plus 275 area, not plus 350. But I think there's good player props on the Grizzlies side of the bench, especially Cedric Coward. He's been absolutely going off lately. Depending on what his PRA line is, I would not hate that at all. Let's see if any player props are still available or are available already. Player points. Score 15 plus points. Cedric Coward's plus 132 to score 15 plus points. I'm not 100% sure on how the Knicks defense looks this year, so it's one of those things I would have to research before I do place. But PRA, yeah, points plus rebounds. So I guess there's no lines yet for the Grizzlies on player props wise, unless you're looking at individuals. Yeah, looks like we're just looking at mostly, unless we're looking at points. 30 plus points, 25 plus points. Yeah, 1,300 plus 25. I don't know. It's not a terrible bet from what I know. But let's keep going here. Grizzlies at Knicks. Okay, we already looked at that. Raptors at Nets. I like the minus. Do I really like it? Maybe look for good value on the Raptors bench here. I think there could definitely be some good value. Golden State at Oklahoma City. This is an interesting game. I'm surprised Golden State's at a plus 250. I mean, Golden State's had a good start to the year now. And Golden State, who are Golden State coming off of? They're coming off a big win versus the Pacers. It is the Pacers, of course, and this season's Pacers have looked actually abysmal. Excuse me. I don't know. Maybe look for good points wise for Steph Curry, depending on what his line is. I don't know if anybody's still out. I don't think anybody's still out. I think Aaron Wiggins actually might still be out for OKC. I could be wrong though. Let's see, injuries. Kenrich Williams, Lou Dort is out. Aaron Wiggins has been ruled out. Jalen Williams, of course, is still out. When is his return date, out of curiosity? Does not say. But let's get back to that's the hockey tab. So yeah, that's my only thing for now. Celtics at Sixers. I wouldn't hate Celtics plus odds here, or if you want to look at on the other side, -1.5 for the Sixers to cover. I really like the -1.5 here more than the money line. So take that how you must. Over is not a ridiculous bet here, even though the Celtics haven't been the best scoring team in the league lately. Jazz and Pacers. +100 value here for the Pacers is not ridiculous to say, but I would probably look, under doesn't seem terrible. And then Nuggets at Kings. If I would bet anything here, it would probably be the spread or the points. I'd avoid the money line. I don't like -370 on the Denver side. But now let's head over to the NHL. Panthers are playing the Kings right now, or the Knights, excuse me. That's a decent little game. 3-2 in favor of the Panthers. I'm not sure if that's 5 minutes to go or 5 minutes in. But yeah, that's a cool little game. Let's go. Stars at Senators. High scoring team here. I'd probably predict this game will be. Why is. So I guess the Senators are favored to win this game? I find that very strange. I would not hate Dallas Stars at -110. Maybe there's something injuries-wise that I don't know. I don't really check injuries for the NHL that often, but let's keep it going. Kings at Canadians. The Habs don't look like terrible value here. I would expect high-scoring games. These are two scoring teams. Wouldn't hate the over here at -130. Caps at Canes. OV and whatnot. You can never count OV out, but the Canes. I don't know. Is Ehlers even fired up this season? Like I as a Winnipeg Jets fan, I guess we gotta kind of mention Ehlers. Bedard and Celebrini looking like an absolute duo is what the first page is saying. What's Ehlers' stats looking like so far? Canes. I know the Eastern Conference is absolutely insane this year, so yeah. Stats. There you go. Points wise, Ehlers has 9 points, so that's not terrible, I guess. But I mean, nowhere near what Sheffley's doing this season over at the Jets. Absolutely insane. I don't know I love getting carried away in these videos. I bet y'all do too. Yeah, I guess what's his name? Is it Sheffley's not even top? He was first at one point, but McKinnon is McKinnon. 14 goals, 15 assists in 16 games. That's incredible. Of course, had that big game against the Oilers 3 days ago. Don't even know. Let's get back to it now. Maple Leafs at Bruins. Bruins plus the odds. I mean, it's the Maple Leafs. What else to say? San Jose at Wild. San Jose are coming off the win versus the Jets. No, it's the Ducks, but they did. If I'm not wrong, they did just beat the Jets too at home. It's at Minnesota though. For traveling, maybe look for good player props, as I can say. Flames at Blues. Blues have been ass this season, but I mean you do have Bennington in that. Bennington versus the Wolfpack here. Honestly, I wouldn't even hate the under here, just because if you look at the goaltender comparison, it is absolutely two of the best goaltenders in the league, probably two of the top 10 right now. If not, Wolfpack is probably top 3, and Bennington's definitely top 10, I would say. Uh, Ducks at Avalanche. Ooh, plus 190 for the Ducks. Interesting, very interesting. Um, Blue Jackets at Kraken. I'd probably go Kraken money line here, just off the basis. Jets at Canucks. Jets are on a bit of a cold streak right now, and they're probably looking to snap out of it. So wouldn't hate the Jets here, but as a Jets fan, of course, I'm not going to tell you to bet the Jets. But so far, I think that's everything we have for today's slate analysis and opinions. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to tune in to tomorrow's video, like always. Trying to think what else. Join the Discord, link in the description. First link, linktree.com/stats only. It should just be a click, and then you'll say join server link, and bang, just click it right there. Dub Club is only $1 join for your first month. Absolute simple deal. So yeah, let's get it, let's go, and let's cash in with stats only.